Please like and subscribe for more.
Dear Aries, Aries who are focused on work will be able to gain momentum during these days of the week. Job interviews may enter a certain routine, and you may reshape your life on this occasion. If you are not complaining about your job and your position, you should be open to different developments. The news you receive may lead you to make short visits to other countries and cities. However, the sky may indicate that you will not be so successful in your social relations in the first days of the week. You may gain the appreciation of the people you care about. Instead of having arguments in front of everyone, being conciliatory will increase your reputation management. The self-confidence you will definitely display in the first days of the week will attract attention. You prioritize money, trust, and family relationships. However, the circles you will enter, your investments, and financial issues originating from your spouse will also make you be careful. Partnerships may be taken to another dimension. You may need to manage your nutrition, the changes in your appearance, and your spiritual effects together. Your popularity will increase in terms of work, career, health, relationships, capacity, and talents. You will formulate important steps in your relationships. It is possible to fall in love, get married, and carry a relationship to marriage and seriousness. You will be one of those who suddenly get married, start a new relationship, switch to a new job, and change your education to another direction. Some opportunities come to your doorstep. It would not be right to turn them down because of the fear of change. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Taurus, you can make frequent phone calls. Your health, goals, areas where you earn money, your goals, purposes, stages, and perspective will wait for clarification these days. In fact, you will notice that some people promise and leave things unfinished. You do not withhold sweet reproaches. You add the people you need to talk to your list before the month is over. You understand once again that you should never entrust your business to someone else. From these days on, you will try to be more loyal to your sports, life, nutrition, career, and savings. If you have a problematic marriage, partnership, career, family relationship, you may want to be more understanding and clearer towards the person in front of you. Moving out of the house you have been living in for a long time, dreaming of a life in the city, may be your main topic these days. You will need to pay attention to back and bone pain. You should not neglect a protein-based diet these days, says the sky. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Gemini, spiritually and materially high days. You will update some issues that have been interrupted in your social life. Meeting with your friends frequently, sharing your troubles, prioritizing your own expectations. You can learn information about different people during your meetings. You may be very confident in your practical thinking, but you may have difficulty concentrating in the last days of the month. You want to get rid of uncertainties in your love life as you improve yourself in work-related matters. People liking you, getting to know you, addressing the crowds will be on your agenda. You should show the necessary importance and care in your love life. You should also be a listener to find the middle ground in your relationship. The May days will be like deja vu in your life. Your social life will be quite active, quite the opposite of the first days of the week. The planet in its slowdown period will not have very positive effects on issues such as abroad, news from far away, education, applications. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Cancer, you can no longer compare anyone to yourself because you are preparing to change. You can make unexpectedly radical decisions. It is possible for you to have an insistent attitude on issues that determine your life. You can give up your job and shape your future for a completely different life. Friends, acquaintances, studies, group work, social interactions will be on your agenda. You are in a period where communication is intense and effective. If your heart is going to be with someone and you are going to follow them, you will want to see their material and moral support. It will be important to secure a large part of your life. Towards the end of the week, you may feel more peaceful. You will be able to control your work, but by working hard. You may also experience good developments in terms of love and relationships. You may be in the group that spends time with your elders, helps them, and takes advantage of the comfort of home to eliminate small operations. You should not overdo the housework on Sunday. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Leo, it turns out that you need to focus on the issues you were worried about at the beginning of the week. If you have a legal process going on, you can get the results of your family conflicts, business issues, relationship details, and concerns these days. Career, family elders, authoritarian people, strong business partnerships, bosses, superiors, and managers, and the reactions you will receive may come to the forefront. Position and power will come to the forefront positively in the flow of life. Panic and hastiness may be experienced in expressing yourself. If you are in important meetings, you should keep your calm. Agreements may be made with people who constitute a turning point for your career. Foreign issues, visa issues, education-based issues, conferences, meetings will be on your agenda. You can act strategically if necessary. In the coming days, you may have to talk to your elders with strong persuasive power about your order. You may be warmly welcomed to the idea of working with them upon the offer from your family. Your persuasion ability is very strong these days. If you have a job in corporate education or service sector, you can be very successful. Your earnings may increase a little. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Virgo, if you are a Virgo who has realized your responsibilities in recent days, you are hanging on to the tasks that need to be completed. You will feel that you need to renew yourself in the subjects you believe in and are excited about. You can hold yourself responsible for the tasks you have left unfinished. You will need to focus for this. You should not postpone the things you promised anymore. In this way, you can gain trust. You can take special care of your lover and loved ones these days. The planets challenging each other will of course make souls like you question what they are experiencing. You may be in sudden decision changes and different searches. Be careful. You can approach the problems of the people around you and the issues they cause problems with empathy. You will be constructive when noticing resentment and separation. It would be beneficial not to rush about investments and long-term decisions. You should plan your work more daily and your routine responsibilities. Your stance is very clear towards those whose social life is meaningful and whose opinions you value. You are alienated from people who act aggressively in love. You may prefer to be alone. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Libra, life sometimes makes you say, don't forget to move forward while looking back. That's why you are clear about some decisions. Using credit, completing your credit, increasing your income, and the attractiveness of your relationships will be on your agenda. You know very well how much you have changed since the beginning of the year. You can now control your emotions as you wish. Meditation, relationships, relaxing, your relationships, your focus, your goals, and areas you will partner with will be on your agenda. Venus will bring your relationships, partnerships, and contracts to the agenda in your opposite sign. Being in a leading and fire sign clearly directs you to your talents. If you are someone who enjoys music and dance, you can join a program in an art branch you are interested in these days. There may be those who lead their relationships to marriage. New agreements may form. You can rebuild your life. Moving, organizing, and new relationship styles will be on your agenda. There will be people whose successes you are proud of, and you will be both inclusive and creative. A new period may begin regarding taxes, debts, inheritance, partnerships in relationships, and money. There are developments that will make you feel that it is not too late for love. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Scorpio, you will start over with bilateral relations, agreements, promised issues. From this date onwards, you will solve the things that cause confusion. Thinking from multiple perspectives actually causes you to make more appropriate choices. You may deal with days with a bit of heavy workload. As of the last days of the month, you are ready to pour out whatever is on your mind, saying, let honesty win. With the effect of Venus, you see that it is time to put some things in order with the people who broke your heart and with whom you have broken ties. Reopening some issues will cause the issues you are unhappy with to be resolved. You can keep your heart prosperous. The decisions you will make in the right place in your choices are likely to be effective. You do not hesitate to tell your manager that you are uncomfortable with a colleague you work with and whose performance you do not like. Your courage and anger may be mixed together. You reestablish the doubts you cannot get out of your mind, thanks to this effect. The distances that come between you and your spouse or lover are destroyed, and closeness is formed. Your life may include pets, colleagues, teams, responsibilities, lessons, homework, things you need to do, preparations, and daily tasks. A meaningful commemoration may take place in your family over the weekend. You may reach a new formula in your relationship. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Sagittarius, pets, studies, jobs, side jobs, earning money, daily tasks will go well. You can make important moves, especially for your investments. You will do research thanks to the support of your family and your savings. You evaluate the offers that come your way through your acquaintances. The sky makes a gesture and brings innovations to your career and social environment with its abundance. You are gaining strength, especially in communication with your environment. You can be a remedy for people's common troubles. You will go through a period where you are hardworking, productive, self-developing, and your social life becomes more colorful. You will be careful about the way you solve issues. A relationship that you have been hiding from everyone may come to light. You can end unnecessary resentments in the work environment. You will make solution-oriented decisions during this period. You will be nourished by people you have just met. There may be areas where you will act together. While hobbies and habits express these days, you will protect yourself and your vision. Remember that you are too experienced to be carried away by a sense of revenge. You will care more than ever about your health. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Capricorn, it will be a productive week in terms of career, life, children, goals, and relationships. It will appeal to your responsibilities, career, attitude in society, constructiveness, friendships, children, hobbies, and skills from the first days of the week. In whatever you are in a hurry about, your professional approaches will be in play. Especially in your business life, agendas will emerge that will remind you of the same scenes you experienced years ago. A despotic boss, difficult human relationships, and decisions made by members of your spouse's family may cause you to experience a kind of déjà vu. Just as you cannot come to terms with the limitations, breaking the obstacles is on your agenda. Sensitive decisions may occur for those with children. Your excitement is nice, but it may not be right for now to go into great debt. Social relationships, friendships, children, and all unfinished responsibilities may upset you. You may get tired while trying to organize. Flirting, new relationships, fun people, unfamiliar lifestyles will attract your attention. Moving methods, thoughts, home arrangements will be on your agenda. Family members will also enter a new flow. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Aquarius, during this period, while you are working hard to get closer to your goals and ideals, you can implement plans that you have not been able to realize in the past. Using common areas can cause you to do successful work in a group. You need to feel safe, so you are reconsidering your relationships. The idea of marriage, the decision to get married, and taking the relationship seriously will be on your agenda. Home, renovation, decoration, home ownership, a subject you have invested in before, will be open to surprising developments. This time, it makes you more active in communication. You can express yourself very well in important business meetings. As a good listener, you can also reflect what you hear in the work environment in practice. The results you expect, career, work, sudden developments, home-related issues, incompatibility with women may increase. You always give people a second chance. Please like, subscribe, and share for more. Dear Pisces, you will have many gains in communication-based issues at work and in social life. Writing, drawing, learning, short trainings, short trips will also represent what you hear and learn. Your life partner, your friend, the person or people close to you in your family will be on the agenda with their support and what you will offer them. If you are someone who is involved in art or who turns your creativity into a profession, you may receive interaction as a result of your relationships during this period. There are topics that will excite you in love, but you should act calmly. Confronting issues that you were too caught up in the past is not in vain these days. Believing blindly, Using your full potential is now history. The days when gossip flows around you independently of you, the time to grieve over what you have lost has passed. Now you will think about what to do with it. Valuables, financial resources, partnerships, plans in your career, starting a family, your prosperity, and valuable items will be on your agenda. Family partnerships, family businesses, salaries, and additional incomes will be open to rapid developments this period. Changing positions, protecting what you have, and making investments may be on your agenda. It is possible for you to be curious about topics you have not been interested in until now, and to gain experience in communication-based jobs. Please like, subscribe, and share for more.